And at 20 past 8, Crew Station. And I'm relieved to say, 10 minutes ago, Garen sent me a text to say the pitch is fine at Lewes, so hopefully the game goes ahead. What I got to do now is hope that the wheel service is working, because there's been a bit of weather. You might have noticed on last week. I've been panicking, because I didn't think you could get to Lewes by train, didn't fancy having a car journey, in all honesty. And so I was stunned to find I could get a train down there and back in a day. And I was so proud of myself when I bought the ticket a fortnight ago, thinking, what a genius, what could possibly go wrong? Well, the weather could go wrong, couldn't it? So I've been sitting there thinking, I know I'm not going to get a refund from British Rail, or whatever they're called these days. So thank goodness. It looks like the game has survived by miracle more than anything else. And now it's just a question of actually being able to get down there. Here's an historic moment worth recording for posterity. I was worried about the train being on time. Well, I'm due to arrive here in London Euston at 10:31. I've arrived half an hour early. An early train in Britain. Can you believe it? All the early signs are promising, aren't they? Hope you enjoyed those snowscapes earlier. I did say they'd be beautiful. Sorry, maybe the adjective was mischosen. I'm in Lewes now, lovely little place, nice castle up on the hill, attractive spot, with cute little wending lanes. Should maybe focus on the football a little bit as well, shouldn't I, let's be honest. Must win game, I hate that phrase, especially when it's it's not so late in the season, but I'll tell you what, it does feel big today. We've got to make sure we finish Lewes off. In general, in the Swans, we have done well against the smaller sides, but then there was Northwich, and we've got to make up for that. And with, I think only Crawley not us playing today, a win, and Crawley not winning at Graves means we get into that playoff position at last. So I really think for all sorts of reasons, not least psychological, today, when in essence we're making up one of our games in hand, we've really got to get 3 points. And there's no excuses. Lewes have only scored once in the league this year, and they got beaten heavily with a pretty strong team at Horsham in midweek. We've really got to go for this, no excuses. There's Lewes, and just like last Saturday, the deja vu, like Worthington, a very, very welcoming and friendly club. I was even called young man as I came into the ground. Very generous. South Downs behind there, that lovely chalk, which meant that the pitch drained so well. And you can see that down there. Look at the pitch, looks in terrific condition. I don't like to look at the ref and the linesman having the conference have been down there for ages talking, but I can't imagine that they've got any concerns about the pitch. But it's a lovely setting, this. For perhaps a club that sadly just moved on a bit too quickly for itself. 2 years ago, there'd have been a little covering on that side, and behind that goal would have been, and a big part of this would have been just grass. This covering is new as well, and they're a club who have maybe just developed a bit too quickly, which seems like an odd thing to say, doesn't it, really? But I'm afraid with the financial problems they're having at the moment and having to offload their promotion winning team from last season pretty much en masse, sadly things caught up with them. Whereas just down the road at Eastbourne, of course, is a club that I think has grown into their first season in the conference rather more naturally than Lewes did. Not because they're sugar daddy or anything, Lewes, just that it all came rather suddenly. And credit to them for achieving that last year, but I think this year it's hit them a bit hard. Keating is actually hit them hard as well today. Oh, that was a nice link. Back, hopefully it'll work as well as going out there. And very pleasing how come a number of team games this season where we've gone away from home not look convincing, and yet we've got the result under Saunders. It is no coincidence. I mean, fair play. Saunders got them working hard, they believe in themselves, and even if they can't quite get it together, they'll fight hard, they'll get there. And Lewes, quite frankly, they were hard working, they were organised, and again, just like Northwich, didn't look like they should be cut adrift from the table, but they got where they battled away. But you just had this sense that somehow something will happen. Williams is in form, he'll get onto something, Brown's a good delivery, and in the end that's what happened. And long may this sort of thing continue. In the playoff positions at last now. Great. At last we got the result award for our results. Let's keep it going.